All right. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is another great week to be playing some GeoGuessr. I'm going to really quickly, as I do every week, just double check that the stream has in fact started. And still looking to see that it's started. And there we go. Awesome. Love it. Well, welcome. We last week were doing okay. I think we reached high 60s, and then we got we thought it was Croatia and it was Montenegro. Just like a constant problem we have with Montenegro. It's incredibly unfortunate. But we have restarted, and we're 9 countries deep. This is our 10th, and well, we're going to get it because we can figure it out just from what we're looking at already, but I'll give it a second to establish that. We see Drew is already in the chat. Good to see in the chat, Drew. Drew's saying this is clearly Belarus. I don't think Drew's ever been wrong about a Belarus guess, so let's send it. It's clearly Belarus. Yeah, Iltired saying, wow, Drew, that was fast. I guess he just got the Belarus vibe right off the bat. Ethan Brujas saying, here we go Colombia too. Ethan Brujas showing some allegiances. I know we probably have some split allegiances in the chat here. Not sure where everyone else is on the Colombia-Argentina divide tonight. I believe that game started 2 minutes ago. But I'm gonna go right into the Sleem just saying, oh no, what did I miss last time? We had 60 countries deep and got Croatia when it was supposed to be Montenegro. We love that. But it's starting in 30 minutes now. Is it the storms? Because that's I don't know if you can hear the thunder in the background right now, but it's not pleasant here. Yeah, okay. Sleem's saying Netherlands. I was thinking UK, but yeah, Netherlands is definitely, yeah, .nl. I was looking at this yellow plate over here, which is that's a UK backplate, and the Netherlands and the UK always look pretty similar, but very clearly Netherlands. I don't know if anyone objects to that. Otherwise, we can just go ahead and do Netherlands. I'll give it a second while I catch up on the chat. Yeah, Slim saying Netherlands. Christopher likes saying Montenegro's a thorn in our side just constantly. I feel like we forgot about it during the 500 streak run we were on, but Balkans in general just kill us. Christopher likes saying go Colombia. Oh, whoa, okay. Ethan Brujas saying fans rush the gate. That's crazy. I mean, at this point, nothing's too surprising, especially with what happened last time with, I'm going to go ahead and do Netherlands, by the way. Yeah, Sleem saying Netherlands do the yellow plates too. That is correct. I've in my head, they're a very British thing. And now we have the middle of nowhere. Love it. So let's head this way. But that's crazy, the fans rushing the gate. There was that whole issue after the semi-final with the Uruguayan players going into the stands and fighting the Colombian fans. It was just crazy and the most like South American soccer thing to happen. But yeah, I guess fans rushing the gates is kind of on brand as well. Which fans was it, or which fans were it? Which fans did it? There we go. Got the grammar down. 3rd time's a charm. Yep, Sleems, Random Europe. We are so back. Gotta love it. Oh, here we go. Words. Too far. Still too far. So, Petrovice, Vidavas, Obek, Petrovice. Doesn't mean much to me. I'm feeling South Central Europe. Petrovice. Christopher likes saying, wonder if Argentina will jump in the stands if they lose. I think it'll be an interesting scene no matter what the result is. I mean, I guess we've already seen that with the fans rushing the gate. So Sleems and Ethan Brujas are saying Czech as a possibility. Sleems saying Hungary as well. Ethan Brujas saying Slovakia potentially. These feel... Kralovis feels very not very Polish, but vaguely Polish. Sleem saying Bollard. Where'd the Bollard go? Let's go back. Bollard meta. Sleems is our Bollard expert. So we've got Bollard. Bollard. Christopher Like is also saying Czech or Slovakia. Okay, so everyone seems to think this could be Czech Republic. There are other places that people are guessing, so we're not gonna just jump ahead into it right now. Okay, Slim's saying Czech or Slovak. Petrovice. I wonder, could we just... I'm obviously not gonna scan the entirety of both countries right now, but I don't know. I feel like I could go for Slovakia. Pilsen's in the Czech Republic, is it not? Or Czechia? Yes, it is, and I think that should be good. So 53 kilometers definitely doesn't put us in any other country. I think we're good for Czech Republic or Czechia. I've mentioned it before on these streams. I'm still not used to Czechia, and it's going to take a long time for me to get used to Czechia. Yep, Slim's saying send. It's not like we have much to lose with a 10-country streak at the moment. Any objections to Czechia, the former Czech Republic? Christopher Like saying Czechia send. That's 2 people. Let's do it. Awesome. All right, well, that was a lucky sign. Oh, random Eastern Europe again! Yay! Feels like, I don't know, Bulgaria. I kind of want to just send Bulgaria right off the bat. EU plate. Some cars. Freezite mentioning Shakira inciting oh! Estonia plate. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We love that. All right. Thank you, Google. I mean, cars do travel, so that's not a 100%, but that's pretty solid. Yeah, Christopher Like saying Russia or Ukraine. Slim saying you don't hate that. And then the Estonia plate find. Christopher Like saying, Slim saying also makes sense. Let's look at this. Yep. That O with the... I don't want to say the O with the squiggle, but the O with the squiggle is Estonian. So let's move over here. Ethan Brewer saying, yep, that's Estonia. Slim saying, yeah. Christopher Like saying the Russian-style buildings fit. Completely agree. I think we're good for Estonia. Drew saying he hates any guess that is not the greatest country on earth, with that country obviously being Belarus. TLT, probably Tallinn, something. I don't speak Estonian, so I'm not going to guess what the rest of the... I can't guess what the rest of the acronym is. Freezite saying, oh, here we go. O with a little worm sleeping on it. That's what we'll call it from now on. Also, this is very clearly Estonian right here. And Freezite jumping on the greatest country on earth bandwagon. Belarus. Hashtag Belarus for life. I mean, does anyone object to Estonia? I feel like we're pretty good at this point. Yeah, Slim's saying send. I want to send. Anyone object to it? If Drew objects, that doesn't count. I think we're good. Let's do it. Boom. Yep, Tallinn. See, TLT, I guarantee one of those T's meant Tallinn. Most likely. Okay. Oof. Excuse me. Burp. I feel like I burp a lot on the stream, but I feel like I never burp in any other situation. This looks like Dutch or German. It kind of looks like Dutch. So let's keep going a bit. European metal recycling. It's English, for those of you who don't know. The English language right here. Slim saying Europe again. Yep, love it. Just random Europe spawns. Nothing too helpful there. Oh, Slim saying Dutch plates. I didn't even see the plates. Didn't think to check them. Good eye. Thank you. I mean, I'm pretty down for Netherlands on this one. And Ethan Brewer saying, yeah, looking like Netherlands with the bike lanes over here. I'm happy to do Netherlands, but also happy to keep looking around for a bit. Depends on what you all think. Yep, this literally says Amsterdam. I mean, it's Dutch. It says Amsterdam. Kind of clears it as not being Belgium, at least for me. Don't know if it's enough for you all, but I'm pretty confident that it's the Netherlands. Amerika Havenweg. I wonder what that means. I can figure out the first couple letters. Yep, everyone is on board with sending the Netherlands. Awesome, yep, Amsterdam. Whoa, almost the exact same place. Crazy. Okay, Freezite, thank you. Total master of languages here. I think I've seen Freezite translate 3 or 4 different languages for us throughout the course of things. So Freezite saying that means American Port Way. It's very helpful. Slim saying you love Dutch. It's very easy, standout language. Gotta love when it pops up. Yeah. No way, more Europe, exactly. Okay, we've got a lot of guesses already rolling in. Denmark, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Denmark. So let's do some looking. Verkstad service reserve. Apologies if anyone speaks that language. I don't. This kind of vaguely, I don't know. I'm bouncing between what these languages are. Drew saying some may think this one is Belarus, but that would be silly. It clearly is Sweden. Whoa! Drew doesn't think it's Belarus. It has to be Sweden then. If Drew's saying it isn't Belarus, then it has to be. Yeah. They're using kroner, which is Sweden, right? Yeah. Freezite's saying you try. Or you used to be better in the past at the other languages, but better than me at the very least. Christopher likes saying Czechia, maybe. Czech Republic also uses kroner or something of a similar name, I think. Sleems is saying kind of like southern Sweden. Yeah, Freezite's saying they use kroner, kronos. Yeah, Eltired's saying kroner is also Czechia and Denmark, and potentially Norway. Awesome. Yeah, because Norway isn't EU. Awesome. Christopher likes saying Swedish krones. Ethan Brewer saying this isn't Czechia. I would agree this is very much not Czechia. Like, this isn't Czech. That's Swiss, though. Valkamen is not Swiss, Swedish. Valkamen is Swedish. Could it be Danish and Norwegian too? Yes. But I know it's Swedish. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we can use here. Let's try to get over this highway. Gotta salute the McDonald's flags over here. Let's look at this. Oslo. I would assume this is Gothenburg. Okay, Stockholm. So, given that there are Swedish cities here, and then we hit Oslo, and then a Swedish city, I'm assuming this is Sweden. So, let me see. So, if Gothenburg, the E6. I feel like I don't need to find these on the map. I feel like we can confidently say this is Sweden. Does anyone disagree? No, wrong way. Does anyone disagree with Sweden? Let's look at these signs over here. Ethan Bruja saying Sweden send. Eltired saying there's an E18 though, but pretty sure Sweden. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to roam around Sweden looking. Yeah, there's the E18. Let's do it. Awesome. Oh look, it was right where the map was at that moment. Friesite saying it's probably close to Karlstad, Sen, Sweden. Awesome. We got it. And now we're in Europe. Japan? Japan, right? Yes. Okay. I feel like it took a second. I was like, okay, European vibe, and then I saw these houses and was like, nope. Definitely Japan. Any objections? I feel like Japan is it's like the mercy round. It's you spawn in, you don't need to move, you know you're there. Yeah, Drew's saying this one is definitely Belarus. I have seen this is what written Belarus looks like, despite the fact these are actually two different scripts right here, but not the point. And everyone seems to be on board with this being Japan, or one of the Japanese neighborhoods in Minsk. Of course, can't forget about little Japan and Minsk. We're now at 15 countries, and we're in the middle of nowhere! Yeah! Sun looks like it's to the south. Yeah, sun's to the south. So, northern hemisphere. Let's go this way. Anything could be around this corner. I can see that nothing's kind of straight ahead for a bit. Christopher likes saying the building reminded you of the Microsoft Bimbos building. Don't know what you're talking about, actually. And Friesite saying it's probably Finland. I was thinking that for a second as well, but I feel like we never get dirt roads in Finland. Log cabin checks out, though. We're riding this cloud of dust. Maybe the other direction would be better. Let's hope this sign says something helpful. Okay. That's not finish. I don't know what it is. That's not ooh, could it be... Could that be Baltic? Friesite sent me the Bimbos MS meme. Guy tracked down the building and made a video about it. Okay. Still have no idea what it is, but I'll check it out. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's still not that helpful. Awesome. Okay. I like what Ethan Bruja is saying with Latvia or Lithuania. Very much. Christopher Lake also saying Latvia. Iltard saying that with Finland we get more evergreens and this is more deciduous. Sure. I'm not enough of a tree person to know. But this is noticeably different from what we usually get with Finland. Friesite saying Croatian. That's an interesting one. I feel like that's a bit of a... Not that I don't think it is. I feel like it's such a jump from where we're currently shooting. Is that... So the A with the line over it, could that be Croatian? Because I feel like that's Baltic. Oh, the classic little... I missed the Finnish bus signs. Yeah, Christopher likes saying he's also seen that video. And Friesite saying, okay, the K with the little thing looks Croatian to you. Oh, and we're out of space. So let's go back to the beginning. And go this way. This is great. I love these ones. Okay, but another log cabin. Got a more modern house here. Doesn't really... Not giving us much. Alright. What a good round. What a super fun round. Did anyone do anything interesting this week? I feel like this is our stump round where there's not really much happening. Oh man. Ooh. 9, the number 9. That's not helpful at all. There's some more logs. Just keep on going. Alright, it's sunny outside now. Love that. You can get a little tan. No helpful information though. Drew saying 9, clearly German. Claire breaking from the Belarus guesses again. It's the world must be ending. Yep, more logs. Tons of logs. Absolutely just ridiculous. And we're out again. We have to figure it out based on this. Christopher likes saying there's a guy doing a trip on a solar-powered motorcycle from the UK to Italy in 10 days. That sounds awesome. I'll have to check that out. Sounds really cool. Freezite saying white betula trees, northern lats, could be Baltic. Not much to go on. Yeah, it's really not much to go on. So I like Baltic. I'm down for Latvia or Lithuania. Ethan Bruja saying the language on the sign looked more Latvian. I'm happy to go with that. That seems solid. Anyone else think of any other evidence we've got? Because at this moment, I think Latvia is our guess. Yeah, ill-tired, asking any copyright clues or car meta. We got, I don't know, white car with a little blue bit. Trying to get the copyright year, but not getting it. Christopher likes saying leaning towards Latvia. Yeah, I guess I'm good with Latvia. I don't know, what are others thinking? At least we're only at 15, right? We've got room for error. And then we just start again. Eventually we'll make it back into the hundreds, like we almost did last week. Freezite saying really don't know. Okay. I'm gonna make a poll. Start a poll. Ask a question. The question is going to be where? Question mark. My keyboard's not plugged in. We're not doing a poll. Alright. I'm thinking Latvia. Anyone object to Latvia? Freezite saying we should keep looking. I mean, the problem is we're out of space. We've done our maybe mile that we have. Or wait. Oh, look at that. We can go other ways. We went this way before, so let's go this way. Big brain. At least I believe that's the way we went. We'll find out sure. Yep. Okay, we're out of space that way. So we come on back. Christopher likes saying game delay due to idiots trying to get in. Is it delayed again? Like past 8:30? Here we go. Okay, this won't take us far. Yeah. Man. El Tired saying, can we look at the sign again? Yeah, I think we need to. Actually, I think it repeats right up here. Don't need to go all the way back. So here's the sign again. I'm happy to go with... Oh, wait. V roads and P roads. P roads. Here we go. P109. That's big. Right? Let's check Lithuania. And no. They don't use similar signage. Granted, I did not find a V road, but P roads are something. I don't know many countries with P roads, and that will take us out of Latvia. I think this confirms it for me. Yeah, I think I'm convinced. We have the straight lines over the A. Is that straight line over an E? Yep. Ooh, excuse me. I think we've got it. Any objections? Okay, Friesite saying check Estonia. Got the 5, the 26. We got E roads, the 39. Seems like Estonia just has E roads. Yeah, I'm fairly confident at this point. Friesite saying Latvia must be then. Christopher Lake saying Latvia. Final answer, do not pass go. Don't collect $200. I think we get the $200. Any objections? This is it. Speak now or forever hold your peace on Latvia. Give you all a second. The P road here, the V roads. Didn't see any V roads, and that's kind of, I don't know. But I'm not seeing any objections, so let's do it. Awesome. Where are the V roads? Zooming in to such a minuscule degree. Okay, yep, P72. Alright. Who cares about the V roads? We got it. Whoa, Europe again? That's crazy. Whoa, Denmark. That's crazy. That's... Whoa. I'm happy to just click on Denmark at this point. We know it's Denmark. Any objections to that? We got the O with the line through it. We got the AE right there. It's too flat to be Norway. Therefore, it's Denmark. Any objections? Just for the clout. No moving. Friesite saying it looks like a riot broke out at the stadium atrium. That's crazy. A little one, but still, okay. Still, that's insane. Like, it's so... Yikes. The European final happened earlier without a bunch of random fighting. Granted, that didn't happen at the last European final. That was pretty bad. A lot of, rushing the gates. I'm not sure if the last European final got delayed, but everything at Wembley got messed up. Yeah, El Tired saying how festive for a riot on Bastille Day. Yeah, wrong country though. And Friesite saying, wow, okay. Old people tripping and falling. It's a Copa America final for you. Anyone object to Denmark? I saw a video the other day of, I don't know if other people saw it, but the Brazilian goalkeeper, like lower league, getting shot in the leg by a rubber bullet, like a police officer shooting obviously not the Brazilian national goalkeeper, Alisson, but just a random Brazilian goalkeeper in the leg during a game. Strasbourg, this is definitely Denmark. So completely Denmark. Friesite saying no security or enough personnel, etc. Makes us look bad when we're supposed to host a World Cup in 2 years. We can't be letting this stuff happen. Spain, England, Argentina, Colombia, Brazil, top 5 most hardcore soccer fans yet. Barriers have fallen. That's... Jeez. That's crazy. Okay. Drew is saying Denmark it. As much as it hurts me to go with a Drew suggestion, let's do it. Awesome, Denmark. Alright, 17. Genesis. UL is Hungarian and a few other languages representation of, you know, street. Ugh. So Central Europe still have not left Europe. Or no, we did get Japan. We got a Japan one. Freezite saying, don't forget us, Uruguayan football gods. The third place finishers in the Copa America. Oh, there's a country code right there. It's a something with an L. GL? That wouldn't make sense. PL? Does this look Polish? No? Maybe? I can't tell. Need to see more. Yeah, Ethan Brewer was saying, is that PL? That's what I was thinking as well. It could be. This looks like Polish. Yeah, this looks like Polish. Oh, Freezite's saying, is it Turkey? Interesting. I don't think so, but it's an interesting guess. Yeah, this is definitely Poland. Pojazdow. Looks very Polish. But I also, Freezite saying the language looks off to you. It was definitely looking a little off to me as well. Like this accent on the E is throwing me off. Yeah, see, Iltired's saying the same thing, feeling off about the language at first. Ethan Bruas saying it's Poland. I think we're good with Poland. We saw the country code. I don't know, does anyone think it is not Poland? There we go. Now that we got another .pl right here. Yeah, I think we're good for Poland. Yeah, Lublin, it's Poland. We're good. Okay. Cool. 18. Whoa, not Europe. Colombia. It's a sign. Could this be a good omen for the Colombian team? Okay, Christopher likes saying kickoff move to 8:45. What time is it right now? 8:32. I feel like that's ambitious. Oh. Freezite saying nice Bismarck palm there. Freezite, where are Bismarck palms found? Please clutch up with that information. We got some mountains. Definitely feeling some Mexico. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Does not say his jurisdiction. Colombit. Definitely. I completely forgot about the Colombian plate when I said Mexico a minute ago. I want to find another plate though. What's that say? Guajira. Okay, the Bismarck palm has silver leaves, originally from the South Pacific, but all over now. Okay. Yep, Christopher likes saying Colombia. I completely agree. We've got another Colombian plate. That's good enough for me. I'm fully on board with Colombia. Happy to send it if other people are down. Kind of the Colombian flag right here? What jersey is that? I can't tell. This, yep, Freezite saying send it. Elliot saying the back of all street signs in Colombia have a cross shape on them. Okay, interesting. Yep, there we go, right there. Little cross. Yep, Christopher likes saying Colombia phone number. Let's do it. Awesome. Ooh. Almost Venezuela. 19. All right. Yep, Christopher like recognizing the phone number. So here we go. This will be SemCorp hotline 1-800 number, sort of European-esque bins, but it's a Singapore font on the road sign. So I'm definitely leaning Singapore, and I'm sure people will agree with that. Perry Avenue. A lot of bins. Freezite saying definitely Singapore. Yeah, I completely agree. Ethan Brewer saying Singapore. Let's do it. Yeah, for real, Christopher, like, trash cans are a godsend. I love it when you zoom in. They got the logo on there, huge, and it's like Auckland City Council. It's thank you. Cool. Middle of nowhere. Let's do some exploring. Keep forgetting to put my hands down on the desk. I went and got no, that's not much. My desk, so my normal desk is white and it's got a bunch of scratches on it and it's kind of warped in some places, and no matter how many times I clean it off, it always just looks dirty because it's so old. So today I just kind of got sick of it, went to Lowe's, bought a slab of untreated wood and put it on top of my desk, so now there's a slab of untreated wood that I keep putting my hands on. Welcome to San Francisquito. Not getting a white plate. So that tracks with Freezite saying feels like Mexico. Elliot saying Guatemala vibes. Got San Francisco. Drew saying there's always a trash can in the bottom left corner of the screen. Oh, okay, yeah, that took me a second. that took me longer than it should have. Okay. Freezite saying it's a sign to keep the place clean, no geographic info. If it's Mexico, it's more southern. Freezite saying, oh, but he has a plant in the background now. Yeah, the plant was actually the same trip to Lowe's. That was, I had 2 cups of coffee and just kind of was like, I'm gonna go do stuff. Bought the slab of wood and a 4-foot plant. Yeah, Freezite saying Drew with the zingers. Drew's a bit more on fire this week than he was last week. Some of those fell a little flat. This is cute. Iltard saying we go back to the number. Was that over here? Yep. So that's a North American number. Freezite saying people getting carried off by security, passed out. That's insane. And Iltard saying, yeah, the 3, 4 is that North American numbering. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Mexico doesn't use that. Dominican Republic does, though, right? Christopher likes saying Argentina. I don't think the plates fit, but let's keep looking. Yeah, Iltard saying Caribbean island. I like that. I feel like I need to pull up the game somewhere on my display, but that would take too long. And I'm relying on you all to keep me updated. And what's this sign say? Yeah, again, welcome to La Tuna. Yeah, Altair saying we need more data. Elliot's saying DR only has coverage in Santo Domingo and Santiago. Okay, noted. And Freezite also making a fair point. DR would have flags all over, but it is close to the ocean. Ow, the untreated wood is hurting my wrist. I have my mouse pad like slightly off the table as to not do that, but I guess I'm starting to lean in one direction and give myself like micro splinters. Iltarid saying perhaps Puerto Rico. That's a good one. We've got a decent view at this plate here, and I don't recognize it. And you're saying weird US vibe based on the road at one point. What about it had the US vibe? Curious. Menuet saying hello all. Welcome to the chat, Menuet. Good to have you here. We're currently somewhere Spanish speaking and tropical. with North American numbering. Freezite saying, oh, it's like riot gear police are on site. Love that. And what they said, kickoff in 5 minutes at this point. So that's going to get delayed again. Nothing helping us. Ill-Tired saying, don't trust at this time. Had 2 glasses of French rosé to celebrate. You gotta do that. It's Bastille Day. You gotta celebrate it. Do not blame you in the slightest. These are the same dimensions as North American plates. Canada, US, Mexico. Yeah. Ill-Tired's in the road marking, white shoulders, yellow center, the center dashed. Oh, here we go. Random highway. Love it. That's not legible. Oh, well, let's go look at this stuff over here. Just reading the truck. Nothing super helpful. No parking. What are we gonna see here? Okay, highway 9:15 kickoff. That's crazy. How is this not giving Mexico or Guatemala? It could also be Guatemala. Oh, Mazatlan. Freezite saying the eagle on the back of the tanker makes you think Mexico. Elliot saying Mexico. Freezite saying Mexico it is. Okay, cool. Christopher likes saying Mexico. I looked at this over here, and for whatever reason, instead of thinking, this says you use the seatbelt, but I saw USA and was like, why does it say USA? Just complete brain fart. Yeah, that's a Mexican highway logo right there. Let's get a little closer. Yep. The Mexico highway logo. We're good. All right. Any objections to Mexico? I think I got to catch up in the chat briefly. I think the only thing I missed was Drew saying only holiday I recognize is Toyotathon. Don't even know when Toyotathon is this year. Shame. Fallen out of cultural relevancy. Freezite Senkai, how much does a crash cost? Your funeral, use your seatbelt. Love that. That's pleasant. Yeah, Ill-Tired saying kilometers per hour, not Puerto Rico, US. I think we're all good on Mexico. Let's do it. Yeah. Mazatlan. Yeah, Freezite, it is to the point. It makes a very good point. I mean, completely agree. Let's read the stop sign. Nope, won't let us go down this way. It does say stop, though. That's helpful. Now I'm confused. I'm a little thrown off now. Bulgaria has a lot of winter coverage, right? Let's do some walking around. Ill-Tired saying Minsk. Bulgarian flag. Yeah, that was easy. I'll go back to the blue sign. This Ill-Tired is requesting. Ernik. Ill-Tired saying pish. Everyone celebrates Cinco de Mayo or St. Patrick's Day. We have this ancestral holiday. I'm assuming Ill-Tired is French then. Hopefully can work as our French translator in these. And yeah, Christopher likes saying Bulgaria. Ethan Bruas saying Bulgaria. I think we're all pretty solid on Bulgaria at this point. That works with the stop sign being in English because of the EU, the dual script. That's just Bulgaria. And then we saw a Bulgarian flag. I think we're pretty good on Bulgaria. So, yeah, 2 people are saying it. That's enough permission. There we go. Got it. Boom. Easy. 22. Okay, Ill-Tired saying, oh, it was so fast it looked like Minsk. I see what you're saying. This is an interesting one. And Menuet saying, Excuse me, saying send. I don't know why I burp so much on stream. I said it earlier, I never burp outside of the streams. It's weird. Okay, kind of white plates. This is interesting. This is really cool. I would not want to be... Okay, I thought these were rocks. I was going to say I would not want to be behind this truck. Let's come look at this sign right... Nope, sign's gone. Sign right here. Okay, Guatemala. Easy. Easy win. Bank of Guatemala right there. Okay, Freezite Sin, everyone's blaming the Colombian fans. Okay. Wait, are there any updates there? Has anything happened since... What was the last thing that happened? I know they pushed it back to 9:45. Riot police showed up. Yep. Spanish... I think we're good. Christopher Like saying the Argentina fans are just as rowdy. Important to note, Christopher Like is a Colombia fan. More people falling down, etc. I'm going to sing Guatemala in the midst of the chaos of the Copa America final. Any objections to Guatemala? Ooh, this is cool. A little town up here. Guatemalan flag. Manuette say mucho gusto. That's the permission I need. Let's do it. Awesome. 23. Europe. Okay, we have the A with the line over it, which we know now can be Latvian. Freezite saying send. Good thing we sent it. So I'm already on board with Latvia. Stiglava is in 5.5 kilometers. And then Karsava and Blurred are this way. Let's head toward Blurred. I know it's the furthest away one, but there seems to be stuff here already. This is a similar bus sign to what we saw when we were last in Latvia, but I think the word is different. Christopher likes saying Latvia. Maybe the word is the... Nope. What's here? Blurred again. Blurred again. Huh. Keep on going. Ruzori is 3 kilometers away. This is a Latvian flag on the side. I think it... I don't understand the significance of the pattern there on the maroon panels, but that is a Latvian flag. Elliot saying, does feel like the Baltics should be good with Latvia. No clue about the language. I'm pretty confident in it being Latvian, the language. Ill-Tired saying, Stiglava does sound Latvian. I think we're good with Latvia, honestly. Let's look here. Yeah, that means nothing to me. Obviously, it's where we are, but as for interpreting it, means nothing. So what's over here? Nope. Means nothing to me. This one doesn't even have the pattern. This is one that's just a straight up Latvian flag, and so is this over here. I think we're good. A Menuet saying it looks like a Latvian knitting pattern. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing really. So that's good to know. Keep that in the back of our heads going forward. And it seems like we are good to send Latvia. All right, awesome. You're close to Russia. I would fly my Latvian flag too if I lived that close to Russia. Am I biased? Yes. But I would definitely fly my Latvian flag. I'm not driving into the sun. Let's drive away from the sun. Oh yeah, that's a very good point, Freezite. Like the one on the flag of Belarus, which, according to Drew, is the greatest country in the world. Up for debate, but you know. It is a nice sunset, Christopher like. Sleem saying, are you shadow banned? Not sure I understand. Freezite saying, where's Drew? Yeah, who knows? There he is. Drew sings the Belarusian national anthem every morning. Drew, can you type in chat just like any of the Belarusian national anthem? Elliot's saying, could this be Canada? Interesting guess. I dig it a bit. I'm not sure about it, but I don't dislike it. Slims is saying your chat's not working on your computer. That's weird. Been trying for the last 10 minutes, nothing's gone through. You shouldn't be... I haven't banned anyone from chat, so I don't know why it's not going through for you. Okay, Iltired's saying try control refresh in browser and temp disable ad block. Gotcha. Hopefully that works out. That goes nowhere. That also goes no. That feels kind of... yeah, whatever. Yeah, Freezite saying Drew is Lukashenko's son. That's crazy. I didn't realize Drew was that powerful. And then you might say, they're famous for their Belarusian polar bears. I forgot about those. I don't know how I forgot about the Belarusian polar bears. The Belarusian Arctic. Yeah, the Brazilian Canadian hills. That was, what, 2 weeks ago? I was thinking about that earlier, actually. And we saw the hills, and we were like, oh, this is Western Canada, and it was Brazil. That was when we almost went Canada, and then we saw Portuguese. And Iltired actually, yeah. Iltired dropping some of the Belarusian national anthem in the chat. Love it. Okay, Christopher Like saying you've had issues with YouTube recently as well. Huh. Yeah, it was working fine for you 1 minute, then nothing. That's super weird. Elliot saying check sun position if you can. I was going to, we usually do that, but when it's actively setting, it's kind of like, I guess it is to the northwest, which means, southern hemisphere. But with it this low, I just assumed it would be kind of pointless. It was going to be in the west if I checked. Ooh, can't read this plate, but yep, not a helpful plate. Right-hand drive, though. Iltired saying, oh, okay, Iltired has translated it to English. We Belarusians are peaceful people, wholeheartedly devoted to our motherland. We are faithful friends, growing up living in a hard-working and independent family. And Freezite making a good point. It could be a sunrise. Well, it is in the west, so it would be a sunset. But I get your point. Yeah, Iltired saying, do kind of see the Canada vibes. Yep, Kat's our Canada expert is not here right now, unfortunately. Yeah, Iltired saying that plate is more of a long rectangle than a blocky rectangle. I couldn't really figure out much from that plate. I couldn't really pick up a shape. So glad someone did. Oh, there's cats! That's perfect timing. Cats, does this look like Canada? That is absolutely fantastic timing. Elliot saying, wondering if it could even be somewhere in South America. Actually, this car is a little interesting. I'm starting to agree with what Iltired said. Menuet seems to be agreeing as well. Christopher Like is asking what bus Cats is on. Cats on bus from Banff to Calgary. Banff is pretty out there, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Whereabouts is Banff? There's kind of no point in me looking for it. Does someone want to say where Banff is? I know it, but I don't remember. Okay, Iltired saying, oh, wait. Oh, don't worry, I'm not pre-clicking, don't worry. These feel like this, the cars feel Eastern European is a problem, though. Okay, Iltired's saying the bollards aren't typical from where you've driven in Canada. Freezite's saying starting to get that feeling. Let's stalk cats on the map. Okay, 1.5 hours west of Calgary. Okay, Banff National Park, mountainous Alberta. So, okay, here it is. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I can't go into Street View to look at it, but I'm sure it's beautiful. Just from seeing a little mountainous terrain right here. And then Iltired saying interesting because that symbol is Chinese after OK. See, I saw that and I just chalked it up to just being random branding. You know, there's like what's it in the US? Uniqlo. That's Japanese, but they use. Do they use the? You get what I'm saying. You know, you see it on you see different. You see Chinese characters, places. Again, I know Uniqlo's Japanese, but you get what I'm saying. You probably get what I'm saying. Cat is saying, can you see the plates? So that's been a bit of a struggle because we can't really see them. So it's kind of flying a little blind. Oh, Iltired pointed out earlier that the plates are a bit more elongated from the, there we go. Yeah, so that's an elongated plate. Could this be Russia? That's a Russian plate. Or it's similar to a Russian plate at the very least. And Cat saying that sign is not Canadian. I did not see the sign, but I will take your word for it. Oh wait, but the sun is kind of to the north. That wouldn't make sense. Right-hand drive. So I'm thinking now, okay. So I don't know. So here's what's going through my head. All right. Sun setting to the northwest, which means we're likely southern hemisphere. Looking at the southern hemisphere, we're in right-hand drive, which takes this out and also takes a lot of this and pretty much everywhere that has coverage here out except for Rwanda and Nairobi. And this is not Rwanda or Nairobi, which leaves us with here. Those aren't Argentinian plates. I'm not sure. Could be Europe. They're too wide to be Chilean plates. Uruguay makes vague sense, but at the same time it doesn't. Okay, Katz is asking what the copyright year is. It's 2017. Yeah, Elliot's saying it's not a Canadian plate. Elliot's saying, yeah, if you're in the southern hemisphere, it has to be South America. Nowhere in Africa looks like that, and yet that's what my little power of deduction monologue was there. Yeah, Freezite's saying we saw Lotta on the road. Tree's not tropical at all. The Lotta was confusing. Katz is saying the road is super straight, so it might be Canada. Freezite giving a smiley face because we're bringing up Uruguay. Elliot's saying can't be Uruguay in my opinion. I don't disagree with you, and that's what's bugging me. Iltired's in the smiley face. Christopher likes saying could this randomly be South Korea? Iltired saying, I don't know, Europe, Northern Hemisphere vibes. Elliot's saying too many trees. I see what you mean. Menuet sending a smiley face. Freezite saying it's prob Chile to be serious. I don't think it's Chile. It's the lush parts of Chile are very wet, and the plate didn't add up. Sammy Marco's in the chat. What's up, Sammy Marco? Good to see you. Tired saying the sunset, sunrise is disorienting to determine hemisphere. I know it's kind of like, it makes this not make sense. That's the thing. Like, this being southern hemisphere is what makes this not make sense. Cat saying, what's the sign earlier on the right? I do not know. 100W. Minuet saying, you're wondering Korea like Christopher? Okay. Freezite saying wildfire area. Christopher likes suggesting Mars. That's a pretty decent suggestion at this point. Elliot saying, in my opinion, Chile, Argentina, or Europe, and the sun is just lying to you. Yeah, okay. So Freezite's saying something that's worth noting, and that I wanted to kind of say, but I wasn't sure if it was just a completely off-base thing to question. If the sun is as low as it is, can we even still use the north-south thing to base the hemisphere? Because that's the piece that's not adding up. So, yeah. Freezite saying the angle of the sun is too low. Elliot saying that in the sign, the bollards look European. Completely agree. Tired saying, I think we're going to have a lot more data to go through. Yup. Cat saying W. Yeah, I don't know what the W's about. Not a Canadian road sign. Samuel Marco saying, doesn't look tropical for Uruguay. Too rural for South Korea. Tired saying, that's what I was saying about it being disorienting. We can't judge the sun. Okay. So we seem to be on the same page about that. Let's forget about where the sun is. I think we have to... I don't even know. My brain is just... This is a good one. I like this one. We're having to balance a lot of different clues. Really try to figure this out. Also, I will say, the plate we saw earlier didn't have the EU blue on it. So something to keep in mind if we start guessing places in Europe. And Freezite saying this could be Denmark for all we know based on the extreme latitudes. Elliot saying Russia doesn't seem like a horrible guess. Semi Marco saying looks like Northern Europe. Right hand drive. So, oh, very good point. Rules out Korea. And Tired saying, yeah, agreed. We're having a good discussion on this one. Yeah, this is fun. This is what the game's about. Taking in all the clues and solving the mystery of where are we. And I don't want to go off truck plates because trucks move, and yes, so do cars, but trucks move more. The point of cars is the point of trucks is to move further distances. Cars, people could just be going to the shops. The car we saw earlier did not have an EU plate. And even though most of the plates we've seen have just been like blurs, there's been no blurs of blue. So I want to go with Russia right now. Freezite saying the Chinese characters threw you off. Yeah, I personally am just completely disregarding those. I feel like you can get them on so many different things for a variety of reasons. Like how you just see like English or French. Well, obviously I'm assuming most of us see English on a daily basis. We're communicating in English right now. But like you see French randomly on things for no real other than cats because Canada. But just seeing French on like random stores, random restaurants having a French name. I think it's just like a random little thing. Okay, we have a sign. This will have words on it, I'm assuming. So I want to take this last moment before we read a language. Yeah, Ethan Brewer saying Russia's so vast that no signage kind of makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Unless it's divided highway. Kat's leaning towards Russia. Elliot saying the bollard spam at the intersections is a Russian thing. If you remember correctly, cars do move. Christopher likes saying, yep. Seen a German car in South Carolina before. Menuet saying could be on the eastern side of Russia with Chinese characters. So, let's look at this sign. Yep. I think we're in Russia. Russian plate, Cyrillic writing. I'm sold. I'm fine. If other people think we need to keep looking, I'm happy to do that, but I'm I'm fully in Camp Russia right now. If I hadn't seen the plate earlier, I wouldn't be as 100% about this as I am, but saw the plate fully and didn't even notice, but Elliot and Iltired pointing it out right now. 1,200 kilometers on the sign is kind of crazy, and kind of almost has to be Russia, with these being on the sign. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, Freezite saying Magadan Highway. Semi Marco saying, okay, the W did look Russian. It makes the sh sound. Siberia. Menuet saying parts of Russia look like Montana, which is why lots of Russians there. Why Russia? Which is why a lot of Russians end up in that state. I did not know about that. I did not know many people ended up in Montana. Any objections to Russia? I'm not going to pre-click, but okay. Freezite saying Russia for sure. Let's go read some more signs. I don't know why I'm trying to read the signs. Sammy Marco with a bunch of stuff that I cannot read. Thank you, Sammy Marco, for the stuff that I cannot read. I think we're good. I think we are good. A little bus stop. Stuff that I can't read. And what else are we seeing? Stuff I can't read. Okay. Iltide was saying you're attempting your understanding of the Cyrillic alphabet but could not ID a place. Well, I mean, the thing is we're in Siberia, so these aren't going to be places that we're all that familiar with. Yeah, I think we're good. Christopher likes saying copyright. It was 2017 I saw earlier, which is pre-2019, yeah, pre-war. All right, any objections to Russia? And Sammy Marco adding that Washington State also has a decent amount of Russians, which I wasn't aware of. Let's do it. Awesome, yeah, Siberia. This would explain the Chinese. China being right here, although doesn't seem to be a road connecting the two for a while. Yeah. Not for a bit. Alright, 25. Woo! Okay. Is that a European plate? Almost definitely. Oh, okay, here we go. Winter coverage. We know Bulgaria is an EU country that has some snow coverage. Elliot saying Nordics. Freezite saying that one was a good test. That one was a good test. I enjoyed that one. What time is it right now? 9:08. Is the kickoff time still 9:15 as far as we know? Or have they pushed it back? No one said anything about chaos in the last few minutes, so I'm assuming they might be able to get the game started. Scania, Civico. Okay, we're still on for 9:15. Cool. And Iltire saying, okay, the bus stop looked familiar from the last round. Oh, wait. Is this a Finnish? No, doesn't look like it. It looks like a Finnish street sign, but not written in Finnish. It's an interesting one. Yeah, not sure what it is. Simon Marco saying kickoff. Is it football time already? It is football time in Miami. Should be Talun Cartano. Could Talun be Talon? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Okay. People seem to be on board with that being Finnish. I mean, yeah, I guess the trees, it's a Finnish sign. It just didn't look Finnish to me. But, I mean, if people think it's Finnish, I'm happy to go with that. Freezite saying don't fight it, it's Finland. Alright. I will take your word for it. Here, wait. We can look for... Oh, look at that. I found the exact road. Highway 13. Found it. So, I think we're good for Finland. This kind of makes sense. Wonder if I could find the actual town. Either way, I think we're good. Okay, Christopher likes saying it's Finland near St. Petersburg. Oh, yep. Here it is again. Either way, I'm confident that it's Finland. You all seem to be confident that it's Finland. If anyone objects, please make it known. I'll give you a couple seconds. Freezite saying a town named Ho-Ho. Interesting. That's the town I was looking for when I was scanning the map. I couldn't remember these two, but Ho-Ho stuck out in my mind. And I will say, as kickoff looms in the Copa America final, we have gotten Colombia tonight, but we have not gotten Argentina. Could that be an omen against the Argentines? Who knows? I still haven't figured out where my loyalties lie with this game. I feel like Argentina have, already won a lot. I kind of want to root for Colombia, but the yellow on the jerseys is kind of ugly. And Iltired will be a giant mythic Pokemon there. Well, let's find out. Awesome, got it. Where's Ho-Ho? Can't find it. Okay. Anyways. Don't love this. Freezite saying if it goes to penalties, Argentina wins. If it goes to penalties, I mean, stadium's gonna burn down. Stadium's gonna burn down either way. R.I.P. Dolphins trying to play there in 2 months. The seats will be pulled out of the stands. Right, okay. Right-hand drive, EU plates. Want to go down the mountain. Yeah, Ethan Burrow saying no, the commentators will be rooting for Argentina. The Messi bias. Thing is, I have like two Argentina jerseys and like 2 t-shirts of like Argentina Football Federation, but I'm still not 100% sold. So I kind of want other people to win, but at the same time, maybe not Colombia. Okay, this should be helpful. We got some German. That's helpful. Yeah. Okay. German. That sign says 2023. Which means could be Germany, because I believe that's when a lot of that photography was taken. Yeah, I agree, Freezite. Germany or Austria. Let's go look at the bins. Yeah. You need to catch up in the chat. Freezite saying Belgium or France. I think we now know that not to be true. Elliot saying Germany. Christopher Like saying you have the game on mute. Yeah, Fox announcers can go fly. Okay, yeah, it can be kind of annoying. Not the best stuff. Was that it was a map. It was a map. We can go back and look. It didn't look the clearest. So, didn't really zoom in on it that much. We got EU flag. Yeah. Yeah, we're not getting a great view of this map. So, just kind of left it alone. Freezite saying listen to the games in Spanish, so much better. Gotcha. I accidentally bought World Cup coverage 2 years ago in Spanish. Back when I spoke a lot less Spanish than I speak now. Not that my Spanish is particularly good now, but it was bad then. So I just didn't get to understand it. And that was fine. .de on a work van. Granted, could be, it's kind of too, it's not exactly flat here, but it's not, you know, mountainous like Austria. But I would assume that a work van with a German website would work in Germany. Of course, they can work in Austria due to the EU. Freezite saying, even if you don't understand all of it, it's still better. Yeah, that's fair. I saw one thing the other day of, like, an American announcer, and, trying to read it, nothing helpful. Just American announcers for the sport, and I'm very, like, I would love Americans to not be... I try not to... Oh, what kind of train was that? What kind of train is that? Ill-tired saying, slow down, please, kids. Is that what the sign said? Oh, man. Oh, wait, sign. Sign. Yes. Hello. Let's go over there. We can't. Can we cross this? Can we cross this? Can we cross this? Elliot saying German train station. Okay, that's very helpful. German train from Christopher Like. Okay. I'm happy to go with Germany then. If people are saying these are... yeah, people are saying there's a German train station with a German train. I'm happy to go for that. Any objections to Germany? Schutzenstrasse. Ill-tired's asking Sammy Marco if he knows the train. And saying, nice cameo and trains are awesome. Heard about that. Very cool. Trying to read these bins. There's so many of them and they don't say anything. Ah! Alright, I'm pre-clicking Germany. Any objections? Freezite saying Sammy Marco's gone big time. Indeed. Oh. German flag. Let's go. We got it. All right. I mean, it could just be a German living elsewhere, but it works with all the other stuff that we saw. Yep, Ethan Brewer saying Germany. Let's do it. Yeah! Alright, 27. Sammy Marco saying, not good with rolling stock, especially outside the US. Looks like a local train. Okay. We got, what's that? US? I mean, not US. US brain. North American phone numbering. It's probably Dominican Republic. It's just kind of like immediate. Yeah, Spanish, North American phone number. Getting some. Okay. Elliot saying Latin America. Ill-tired saying it North American numbering. Christopher Like saying Southeast Asia. Ill-tired saying Dominican Republic. Yeah, definitely Spanish. I'm fully convinced this is the Dominican Republic. I'm just looking for the flags. We should find them quickly. We always do. Where's the Dominican Republic flag? Come here. Where is it at? I know it's here somewhere. I know someone's got one. There we go. Yeah! I did say that, didn't I? Yeah. I do need to catch up on the chat. Yeah, Elliot saying support DR. Freezite saying we will see many flags. Yeah, Christopher likes saying go back to the phone number. Sammy Marcos talk about flags of the Dominican Republic. You can you can differentiate countries by which word they use on stop signs. Pare versus alto. Alto being Guatemala and Mexico. I believe that's in terms of like in GeoGuessr coverage. I believe it's just Guatemala and Mexico. In real life, it could be a few others. But I believe we're good. Yep, 829 area code. Forgot that is a DR area code, but let's go ahead and do it. Cool. Yep, Santo Domingo. Love it. It was so vindicating to find those flags. That was so funny. I mean, I knew they were there, but still, love to see it. Does this look like it has the blue on both sides of the plate? So that could be Italian. Other countries have that every now and then, but I know that is a distinctly Italian feature of Italian plates. And Politia, don't know what that is. Yeah, and Elliot saying, yeah, just those two in GeoGuessr with the Pare and Alto. Also, a Romanian flag, which makes sense with Polita, because it's vaguely, sounds vaguely Romance. It didn't sound Italian, and that's what kind of threw me off for a second, but Romanian flag, I'm pretty confident it's Romania. And yeah, there you go, Romanian flag again. Freezite saying Romania, question mark. I think we're good with Romania. I can read cultural, can't read these two words. Bus stop. I mean, I think we're good. Anyone object to Romania? Christopher likes saying Dominican Republic is the only country outside the US or Canada where the flag is everywhere and on everything. I mean, it's a pretty awesome flag. I love that flag. I think Puerto Rico's... Okay, this says Romania right here. Puerto Rico's used to look similar, but with red and yellow when it was a Spanish colony. It went hard. That was a cool flag. I genuinely, obviously, well, they're not independent. I think they downgraded with their current flag. Bring back the old Puerto Rican flag. That thing was cool. And Ethan Brujas saying we finally kicked off. Great. Only an hour and 20 minutes after it was supposed to. Elliot saying isn't Indonesia super patriotic too? I feel like every time we get Indonesia, there's always an Indonesian flag to give it away. I'm gonna go for Romania. I'm gonna click Romania and then continue reading chat. Iltard saying Quebec's version of the flags everywhere is arrête on all the stop signs, which is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, Christopher likes saying game on, love it. Only an hour, 20 minutes late. Freezite saying Laos has a lot of flags too. Definitely noticed that as well. Is that Cyrillic right there? It looks like it. I zoomed out right as I said it. I should probably keep it on it for another half second. There you go. Read that. Poof. Yeah, Iltard saying Elliot would say yes, but not as much in Bali. That makes sense. Iltard saying Cyrillic. Okay, cool. We can confirm that. Ethan Brujas saying love to do a Romania and Moldova trip sometime. It seems like an interesting corner of the world. I mean, I'd love to... I mean, there's so many places I'd love to see, right? I think it'd be cool. It's one of those places that I feel like you just forget about and nobody ever goes to. So I think you could have a really cool time just kind of off the beaten path. Sammy Marco is asking why was the game late. The usual antics you expect in a South American final of There's riot police getting called in, fights, storming the gates. Am I missing anything to anyone with the game on who can sort of fill in the gaps there? This is a Russian plate. Iltard saying Ukraine, a blue bus stop. Yeah, the bus stop definitely looks familiar. So we need to look for... because Ukraine will have the blue and the yellow on the left side of their plate. I'm not seeing that. Whereas Russian plates basically look like this. And we've seen Cyrillic, so I want to lean in the direction of Russia. Is that 100% right now? No. But it's what we have at the moment. Again, Russian plate. Can't really see that plate. Samuel Marco saying this isn't the UK. I would agree with that. This is most definitely not the UK. Christopher Legg asking for the copyright. 2021. This would have had to be... these are Ukrainian colors, but I don't love it. This would have had to be January, or like the first week of February. I don't remember the exact date, but I know it was February 21 when the invasion happened. So this might... the window for this footage to have been taken is very... so, okay, 2024, so it's not Russia. I would definitely go with Ukraine at this point. Glad you mentioned the copyright, Christopher Legg. Definitely glad you mentioned that. Ethan Bruja saying, I just saw a video of people crawling up a wall and through a ventilation looking hole to get in the stadium. That's crazy. Sammy Marco saying Feb 2022 is the start of the war. Yeah, my bad. Got the month right, not the year. It's all just blurring together. That's adulthood. All the years are just one big lump. Yeah, Christopher Legg saying Ukraine bus station. I mean, that means it could be Russia again now. Now I'm back on it being Russia. Christopher Legg saying might be Eastern Ukraine. The problem is they're not Ukrainian plates, and that's... otherwise I'd be down for that. So the bus stops look super familiar. Freezite saying, why are we thinking Russia or Ukraine now? Cyrillic language, Eastern European looking. Freezite saying the building we saw had Romanian on it. That was last round. This is a new round. I did briefly kind of start at the beginning of this round in my head we were still in Romania, but we're not. Gazprom. You can read that. Ill-Tired saying could be in a Russian occupied area. Would they take... would they... I don't think they'd have footage of that. Yeah, people are saying Russia after seeing Gazprom. Yeah, Gazprom is Russian oil company. Do they not have it? Okay, here we go, cool. This is enough for me. You know, the Russian flag on the side of the bus. They could be traveling to an away game in another country, but I mean, with the Russian plates, the Cyrillic, and I guess Gazprom is only in Russia. I assumed they were in other places as well. I guess it is Russia. Yep, Katz is saying Russia. Christopher Legg saying he wants a stockholder of Gazprom. Interesting. Any objections? Oh, Freezite saying it's hooligan transport. Love that. Oh, Elliot's saying .ru. I was looking, but I couldn't. There it is. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Russia. All right. Don't know any of these cities off the top of my head. Yeah, 30. We're doing all right. You know, we're maybe 2 weeks from getting back into the hundreds. And, you know, maybe someday we get back to 500 again. Flowmarkt. This is Dutch, isn't it? Looks like Dutch. Ethan Brujas saying +7 is also Russia's phone code. I feel like we've established that so many times, but then we always forget. Like we saw the Dominican Republic phone code, 829. We know that. Didn't register when we saw it, but we know that. Yeah, Elliot, Country Streaks is super Europe biased. And I mean, we keep mentioning it. It's just kind of like, whoa, Europe again, crazy, you know. But c'est la vie. Christopher Like saying, yeah, as long as we don't get another Montenegro round, it's our kryptonite. Call them Morten Veg. It's starting to look Danish rather than Dutch. And yeah, exactly. It makes sense because there are a lot of countries with a lot of coverage, but there's also, I feel like you almost never get North America. With how much coverage there is in North America, I feel like it's disproportionately not there. Danish flag, as Semi Marco is saying, not Dutch. It is in fact Danish. And Friesite saying Flohmarkt is flea market in German, and maybe it's the same in other languages. Yep, I would assume it is, given we see a Danish flag here now. Anyone object to Denmark? Yeah, there we go. Danish flag. I think we're good. Let's do it. Denmark. You know what we need right now? We need Trekker coverage. Let's give us a challenge. Australia, I think. Just vibes. Complete vibes. Left-hand drive. T1192. Ill-Tired saying, can we get a list of all countries from the big streak? With curious... I keep doing that tonight. I know I do that often, but I keep doing that tonight. Yeah, Menuet saying no objections to the last one. Ill-Tired saying, can we get a list of all countries from the big streak? We'd be curious to get the distro levels of each country, Discord server idea. I think... So remind me at the end of this, and we'll look in the game history. I think I can pull it up. Yeah, free site. Trekker coverage on a boat at night. That'd be a fun one. We should do the next time the streak breaks, we should do just a Trekker coverage map. I feel like that'd be fun. It's just a kind of palate cleanser between streak attempts. And yeah, Tired saying left-hand drive. Elliot saying feels more African to you. Freezite saying this is Southern Africa. Okay. Seems like people seem to be in the boat of Southern Africa. And with the Afrikaans on this sign, I would agree. I would pretty much say this is South Africa at this point. Not even Southern Africa, just South Africa. Pretty confident in that. Ill-Tired saying great at night. I can navigate with my night sky map. That'd be funny. If you can pull that out and win us a GeoGuessr round with that, I would be very impressed. Menuet saying there was a sign on the back right there. I did not see it, unfortunately, but I think we're good with just... I think this is enough, honestly. Count saying South Africa. Freezite saying could be Zimbabwe. I don't think Zimbabwe has coverage. And Elliot saying what language does Botswana use? I don't think Botswana has much Afrikaans. I think we've established this before. Botswana would be English as the sort of lingua franca, but no Afrikaans, I believe. Yeah, Botswana is Tswana in English. Yep, okay. Elliot saying South Africa, Sammy Marco saying South Africa. Let's do it. Love it. 32. Yeah, Freezite saying most likely it's South Africa. We got it. We're chilling. Let's come over here and read these signs. Okay, got a car right there. We got some... Oh boy. Is this... Just got English here. So it's a Southeast Asian language, but I'm not... I can never get the scripts just, you know, from looking at them. And I can see that is a thing in the chat as well, because Katz is saying Cambodia, Ill-Tired saying Thai. Let's play the matching game. I don't think it's Cambodian. Doesn't look as Thai. Okay. Elliot's saying Cambodia or Thailand, depending on driving side. Thailand's left. Freezite saying Laos or Cambodia. Kat saying, how about Laos? So let's walk around. What was that one we had a few months ago where it was just a tree? It was tracker coverage of a tree, and we saw some guy's shoulder patch from however far away that vaguely looked like the Cambodian flag, and that's how we got it. That one was wild. Sub post office. Post office. Elliot's saying always forget that Sri Lanka exists, but this does look like Sri Lankan script. Sri Lankan script looks very circular, kind of, for lack of a better... Okay, well, it's not showing up there, but it looks kind of, yeah, like this. This is kind of what the script we saw back there reminded me of. Yeah, Freezite, exactly. The one next to the ruins. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Menuet saying doesn't look Cambodian. Christopher Like wants to say Thailand. Kat saying Javanese. Menuet saying looks a little bit Laotian. Let's go this way. Paved road. So are they... Yellow plate. We've seen the yellow plate. I think it was Laos. They're driving on the left side. But okay, right. We're not going to be able to read those signs. Okay. Freezite saying red dirt, Brazilian Thai favela. Yeah, maybe. There's a little Laos in Brazil. Sammy Marco saying you should add a general chat to the Discord. There is a general chat to the Discord, actually. You just have to react to the... I think you have to thumbs up react to the rules, and that will let you unlock the other channels in the Discord. But that is in there. Elliot's saying left side driving, so we can rule out Cambodia. Leaning towards Laos. Yeah, I would agree with that, Katz. I'm leaning towards Laos right now as well. I think Menuet was also saying Laos. Yeah. Sammy Mark, oh, gotcha. You see it now. You found it. I'm pretty sure Laos has yellow plates. I think we've done this. I'm fairly... Let's look at the Laotian language. That could be it. That could definitely be it. I like that. Psy Boy saying Thailand. I think... Yeah, I like this being Laotian. Freezite saying Laos always has flags. It does. That is one thing we have not seen yet. We definitely always see Laotian flags in Laos. We can add that to our list of patriotic countries. Christopher likes saying the final is the first game you've seen Fox use the world feed graphics. What do you mean by the world feed graphics? Like the... Nah, I'm not going to be able to articulate it right. Yeah, there's a disturbing lack of Laotian flags if this is Laos. El Tired saying we should keep exploring. Happy to keep going. This is a tough one. Oh, wait. Nope. This... Deep Thigam... I don't know any of these places. That's the challenge here. Okay, Christopher, I've got you. The scoreboard. Is it different? I just assumed that each broadcast... You know, each broadcast company had its own different thing for it. I realized there was a global one. Still nothing too helpful. Katz is stuck on the bus from Banff, trying to watch the screen on the phone. Yeah, that's got to be a challenge. We've seen this flag twice now. Not sure what it means. Yeah, Katz, I would agree. The English use is a little... Not sure what it means. It's unexpected. Oh, okay, and then they've gone back to their regular graphics. That's weird. I don't... Gotta love Fox. Now Katz is saying leaning towards South Asia instead of Southeast Asia. I can see why. I mean, you'll get English in South Asia, or it's at least a lot more common in South Asia than it would be in Southeast Asia. This is a rough one. And it's not like the Russia one we had a bit ago, where we had different clues we were trying to balance. We don't really have any clues right now. We've got nothing, pretty much. We're just clicking away somewhere. Getting very little information. Freezite saying normally men would be wearing those skirt-looking clothing too. Whereabouts would they be doing that? Are you saying? Cyboy saying you think Laos because there are language differences with Thailand. Yeah, I don't think this is Thailand. And, well, El Tirad's hit a nail on the head with Sri Lanka, and Freezite saying Sri Lanka. We have Sri Lanka's #1 chocolate. And Elliot's saying, okay, the only countries you can foresee this being are, yeah, Laos, Thailand, or Sri Lanka. We got Sri Lanka. There we go. Yeah, the English words were an interesting find. And that definitely, I mean, that's likely what caused everyone to lean towards Sri Lanka. So let's do it. Awesome. Oh, no, let's not go there. All right. Okay. Yeah, Freezite saying in Sri Lanka for the... Was it the men wearing the skirt clothing? And Sammy Marco saying, yeah, the kilts in Scotland for men wearing skirt-like clothing. Yes, gotta love the kilts. What's on this bus? Yeah, primary school with a different script underneath it. This be... We're on the left-hand side. I want to say, maybe a Malaysia. Iltired saying Korea. Huh. Let's go read this sign over here. Singapore. Which tracks? Any objection to say? Oh, wait. Singapore cars, please top up. So this could be southern Malaysia, and there's Singaporean cars coming into here. So let's just hold off 2 seconds. This is the Singapore street sign font. I think we're good with Singapore now. Yeah. Okay. Freezite is having the same thought process there. Wait. Yep. Cat saying, yep, could be Malaysia too. I think we're good now. Menuet saying Freezite. Sorry, you can't be. Don't fight it. It's Finland. That was funny. Yeah, I think we're good. Anyone object to Singapore? Christopher likes saying, is it the same idiot ref from the USA-Uruguay game? I do not know. I'm playing GeoGuessr, and I'm getting all my information of the game from you all. I'm counting on you all to keep me updated. Alright. Seems like everyone's on the same page. Awesome. Yeah, but close to Malaysia. 34. Okay, this is immediately like an Australia, New Zealand vibe. Boom. Yeah, everyone was on the same page with Singapore. Iltired saying Korea was going off an episode of Office for the church van. Okay. I know that there's a pocket of Christianity in Korea, right? I know I've met Korean immigrants who are Christians in the US. It's interesting. It's feeling very Australia rather than New Zealand. So Elliot's saying Western Australia, Perth area. No, I thought that was going to be helpful. I definitely don't disagree with that. It could very much be the Perth area. And is this going to help us? Well, this says New South Wales. So, Australia. I mean, this is good enough for me, honestly. Anyone else? Okay, Elliot's saying, wait, no, take that back. Looks too mountainy for Perth. Christopher likes saying Perth with excitement. Cat saying Australia. Yeah, Elliot saying New South Wales was completely wrong. Christopher likes saying Sydney. Menuet saying good enough. Exactly, it's the right country. That's what we need. Alright, any objections to the land down under? Wallachia, Richmond. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying not Perth. I think we're good. Sammy Marco saying Perth looks nicer. They have an Outback. Wait, that's so funny. It's not something that's ever really crossed my mind. You know, do they have Outback in Australia? It is just a funny thing for me. Fun fact, Outback's based in Tampa. Random fun fact. There we go. We got it. Cool. It was really... Yeah, what's up with it? It just feels Japanese. This feels very Japanese. Elliot's saying no one lives there. Where exactly? Wallachia and Richmond? I'm trying to not say it how I would say like Wallachia, but you know, modern Romania, but nah, whatever. Here we go. Yep. Oh. Blip, 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 blip. Yep, there we go. That doesn't look Japanese, but this is Japan. We can do some more searching for a second. Okay. Cat's saying you've been to Richmond before. That's what brought you to Richmond, New South Wales. So it's like a random location to end up in. Yeah, Menuet saying lol Tampa. Freezite and Sam Reed, a YouTuber, did it. Flew from the US to Australia to eat at all the Outback steakhouses. That's really funny. I genuinely had no idea they had them there. And yet, yeah, Christopher, like, who has spent a good amount of time in Australia, didn't expect to see an Outback steakhouse in Australia. Cat's saying Japan. Freezite saying left-hand drive, then it's Japan. Anyone object to Japan? I mean, we all know it's Japan. As we mentioned earlier in this stream, it's kind of the the Mercy location. You just get it. It's your free one. Yeah, this is Japan. Got saying your friend lives 10 minutes away from the Richmond station. Okay, picked you up from there. Did some grocery shopping. That's cool. Wouldn't expect it. Menuet saying no objection. Freezite saying send Japan. Let's do it. Boom. Got it. Okay. Elliot saying arrows above the road are Japan and show where the lines are for if it's too snowy to see. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's cool. That's a mental note if I'm ever driving in Japan. Alto stop sign, which means Mexico or Guatemala. Very helpful. But which one are we in? Let's do some exploring. And yeah, Christopher Like been to Richmond, Victoria. That's the Brits were never that creative with none of the colonial powers were that creative with coming up with new city names. The like 8 Richmonds, 8 Santiagos. Those are the 2 examples that come to mind. Panama and Puerto Rico. I'm ignoring it. So it's a Puerto Rican restaurant. Doesn't say anything about it being Panamanian, which makes me think, could this be Panama? Yeah, Il Tired saying it was in Hokkaido. Never really expect. Plaza Fanny, French flag. I was just assuming those were random colors. Just because it's backwards, I was just kind of ignoring it. Yeah, Springfields. There you go. Could it be Panama, though? That's what I'm thinking. I think this could actually be Panama. Welcome, tall of the... Can't read that. Like, literally illegible. Is that a Panamanian flag over there on the... Yeah, I think we're in Panama. Alright, well, that's something to note. Panama is also Alto, and they have a lot of flipped French flags in this region of Panama. Or it's a Panamanian... I don't know. I'm ignoring it. Pretending it's not there. But, yeah. Panama looks like it with the star, Panamanian flag. I think we're all on the same page here. RILPanama.com. Alright, any objections to Panama? Country I do not have a great history with. Oof, excuse me. Alright. Freezite and Menuet are saying send. Let's do it. Oh yeah, Panama City. Cool. Surprised you can't see the skyline from over here, but I guess it's maybe there's a hill in the way or something. This is import export is throwing me off. Let's do some exploring. Christopher Like saying this halftime will have a Super Bowl feel. Shakira performing. So extended halftime added on to the late kickoff. You know, I was disappointed when I saw the kickoff time for the game when I checked the other day because I was like, I'm going to miss it. No, I won't. I will see the entire second half. Il Tired saying, wait, was that a Sri? I'm not sure what that is. King of the what's... Okay, Spanish. Il Tired saying Brazil. Cat saying you had bad luck in Panama City when you were there. What happened to you in Panama City, Cats? Saying Cologne taxi? Could be Panama again. Cologne, Panama. Nice little rainbow. Got some people hanging out. Yeah, I mean, nothing jumping out. Evangelical Church. Freezite saying looks like Ecuador, Peru. I could be on board with, say, like tropical Ecuador. Yeah. Pescaderia. So, near water. There's fish. Sammy Marco saying, I don't know anyone who follows Copa, but it's funny how you all do. Fam only cares about American sports. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's the kind of international interest that comes with GeoGuessr. There's been a lot of talk about the Copa in the Discord and pretty much on every stream since it started. And now it's ending, so it'll probably go away a bit. But I do feel bad for those who don't follow it and have had to sit through our discussions about it. So, at least those of you who do not care about that will get some reprieve after tonight. Yeah, El Tired saying, not seeing too well, need to stop looking too fast before you type. Freezite saying Cologne, Colombia or Panama. These aren't Colombian plates. Christopher Lex saying 809 area code. Okay, the Cologne taxi sign had that. 809. I thought 829 was the DR, not 809. Okay, Ulti saying huge because there was a huge scam from Bermuda from that area code. Telephone scam? Huh, didn't know about that. Looking for evidence. Basketball court. Nothing helpful. Oh, I completely missed Kat's first part of the story there. When you arrived, you decided to take the metro, but you missed your connecting metro. Had to wait for the bus to your hotel for an hour at midnight. That sounds horrible. That is not a fun experience. The next day, you're forced to do the Spanish-speaking city tour because all the English tour guides were taken by the two big cruise ships. Love that. That sounds terrible. That sounds like we both have very pleasant memories of Panama. You don't speak Spanish. At least they gave you free ticket to the Panama Canal IMAX as compensation. You know, I went to the canal. This is a North American numbering code. I went to the Panama Canal, but I skipped the IMAX experience. I was just like, nah. Got through it pretty quick, though. That's when you don't come out of the theater at the same time as everyone else. You tend to kind of get through the next security barrier quicker. Okay. Freezite saying if this was Dominican Republic, we would have seen flags already, but the code matches, so it has to be. Christopher Like saying area code 809 was originally assigned to Bermuda and the Caribbean islands, but was split to multiple area codes. As of 99, Dominican Republic has it. The DR or Bermuda, because you're stuck. She thought the phone scam was 809. You do cybersecurity stuff. This is a tough one. I feel like the evidence points to... I'm ignoring... There was an EU plate right there, and I'm just ignoring it. We didn't see it. It wasn't there. 829. Yep, that's the other Dominican area code. I'm fully on board with it being the Dominican Republic now. 100% fully on board. So let's... I think... Was there not a... Nope. Freezite saying send. Iltired saying if it says 829, then Dominican Republic. Yeah. Everyone seems to be on board with it. Let's do it. Got it. Cool. At 9:59, which lets us fit in one more round. This is screaming UK or Netherlands. Ah, man, the bus went away. We pretty much just need to find words. Buffield Close, bus stop. Yeah, this is the UK. And then if we read this here, yes. This is the UK. Sammy Marco saying double-decker bus is UK. Yeah, bus was double-decker. Alright, let's do United Kingdom. And Elliot saying left side driving. Didn't even clock that. Alright, we're good. This is west of London. Oh, in Reading. Okay. Well, that is it for tonight. It is 10 p.m., which is when we end the streak, usually. But I do want to... Is there a way to get back to the main page? Yeah, let me do it in a different tab real quick. Because, yeah, as Ethan Brujas said, don't forget to check the game history now that we're at the end. That is what I'm trying to do now. So let me... Trying to do it without showing my screen. So give me 1 second to switch the screen that it's on for those who want to stick around and look at where we got to on the 500 streak. So activities? My activities. When did that one end? Who remembers when? Here we go. Here it is. Okay. These were all the locations when we got to 500. And I'll use this opportunity to catch up on the chat. Yeah, don't forget to check the history. Cats, how did you know it was Reading? Yeah, good night all. It's on the van. Great stream tonight. Yep. Everyone's saying good night. So this is where we were. Is there a way for me to send this in the Discord? I feel like there's gotta be, but if anyone's curious, I'll scroll through here real quick. It's kind of insane. Taking a lot of we're in the 200s now, 300s, 400s. This is crazy. 500s, 574. San Marino guessed Italy. R.I.P. Okay, I'm seeing score. Is Argentina really up 4-0? Or are you joking, Freezite? Elliot's saying you can clearly see the Europe bias. Yeah, exactly. It's just this massive cluster. And Iltired saying screenshot or select all, copy paste. Can you select all? I think selecting all will select way more than I'm trying to. But I will try to figure out how to do that and put it in the Discord. And if I haven't done that by the next stream, just maybe remind me if I forget. I might forget, genuinely. Yeah, Iltired saying, want to say it was a great stream, everyone. Great inferences, clues, and discussions. Nope, for real, great stream. This was a good one. That Russia round was a ton of fun. Good detective work from everybody. Okay, so everyone's saying it's still 0-0. Thank you for just messying, Freezite. Yeah, haha, very funny. But that's it. I will try to figure out a way to get this into the Discord somehow. But that's it. Elliot saying first time joining live and it was fun. It was good to have you here, Elliot. Thank you for joining. And Elliot saying have a good one, everyone. But yeah, that's it. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, good night.